Bonjour, bienvenue. Hello and welcome to the third lesson, Lesson 3. Lesson 3. Lesson 3. Le monde en français. Le monde en français. The world in French. Connaître les noms de pays, compter. So in this lesson, we are going to learn about connaître les noms de pays. We are going to learn or to know the names of countries in French. And the second part of the lesson, we are going to learn how to count. Compter. Compter is to count. Look at this. This looks familiar. This is what many of you might have watched in 2016. The Olympic Games in Rio 2016. And this table gives you the result, shows you the results. Which country was number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 20? Do you see your country there? I can see Kenya here. Number 15. Good. Now, are you able to recognize your country in French? Because the names of these countries are written in French. That is what is important now, to know what is the name of your country in French. If your country is not on this list, don't worry. But do you recognize the names of the countries that have been put on this list? We have number 1. Numéro 1. That is number 1. Numéro 1. Numéro is number. And here it is. This one here. Numéro 1. Number 1. Numéro 2. Number 2. Numéro 3, number 3. Numéro 4, number 4. Numéro 5, number 5. So, as you can see, numéro 1 is not l'Allemagne. So, can you check on the list, on the table, and tell me which country is numéro 1? I'm sure you said États-Unis. This is read as États-Unis. États-Unis. But then there is something that is missing before just États-Unis. We will learn that shortly. Numéro 2 is Grande-Bretagne. Grande-Bretagne. Again, there is something missing before the name of the country. Numéro 3, number 3, is China. There is something missing before China. I'll explain to you that in French, names of countries are either masculine or feminine. Like many nouns in French are either masculine or feminine. And this is whether they're living things or non-living things. For example, a book is un livre, is masculine, and a chair is une chaise, is feminine. We'll talk about that later on. So for countries, we also have those that are masculine or feminine, but there is no reason why they are either masculine or feminine. I don't know why. And then there are those that their names are in plural already. Like it's a country, but its name itself is in plural. Like United States, even in English, you know, United States simply means, it sounds like many states, but it's the name of a country, United States. So in French also, it takes the plural form. Now, when you look at this, when you want to observer le classement associé, observe the classification or the the classification and link these countries to the number. For example, numéro 1, therefore, links to les États-Unis. I hope you can repeat that after me. Les États-Unis. Numéro 2, la Grande-Bretagne. That's what I said was missing here. La Grande-Bretagne. Numéro 3, la Chine. Numéro 4, la Russie. Numéro 5, l'Allemagne. So you can see that they have these articles before the name. Now, these articles in English is what we call definite article is what in English would be the. For example, you'd say the Russia, the United Kingdom, the United States, the China. So in French, you have to put that definite article before the name of the country. So, if the name of the country is masculine, for example, we'll go through this list so that you get to see about others. Like Lo Kenya is masculine, so you'll have Lo Kenya. If it is China, it is La Chine. And if it's in plural, it is Le. Now, what I wanted to explain to you is that this definite article, the, in French, you have lo. And this is used before a noun that is masculine. Then you have la, which is used before a noun that is feminine. And then you have le, which is used before a plural noun. It can be masculine or feminine, but it's in plural form. Then you have L apostrophe. L apostrophe is used before a noun that starts with a vowel, like l'Allemagne, because a is a vowel. So that's what happens when you use the definite articles in French. So now we want to go to another audio to listen to it. Écoutez, complétez avec le, la, elle, les. So you listen to the audio and fill in these spaces. These ones here, and this one. As you listen. So on your notebook, just take a note. You may not have the time to write the whole name. If you can, the better is okay. But at the end of it all, you should have known the names of these 20 countries and whether they are masculine or feminine or they're in plural form. And so do they take le, la, L apostrophe or le? Taran, 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 taran. Let's go. Number 2. Tudun, tudun, tudun.
Leçon 3. Le monde en français. Activité 2.
Activité 2 is this one here.
Bonsoir à tous. Je vous présente le classement officiel des Jeux Olympiques de 2016. Numéro 1, les États-Unis. 2, la Grande-Bretagne. 3, la Chine. 4, la Russie. 5, l'Allemagne. 6, le Japon. 7, la France. 8, la Corée du Sud. 9, l'Italie. 10, l'Australie. 11, les Pays-Bas. 12, la Hongrie. 13, le Brésil. 14, l'Espagne. 15, le Kenya. 16, la Jamaïque. 17, la Croatie. 18, Cuba. 19, la Nouvelle-Zélande. 20, Le Canada.
Great. You notice that Cuba is neither masculine nor feminine nor plural. It's just Cuba. The other thing for you to be able to tell, if maybe out of the names you are not able to tell which country they are, you can use the flag to identify which country. For example, New Zealand is actually New Zealand, and so on and so forth. While you are listening to this, and I hope you have put the right definite articles in front of these names, while you are listening to this, I'm sure you also listen to the way he counted. Actually, that is an announcement that was made during the Rio Olympic. So in that announcement, there are things that he said at the beginning. I'll be able to you'll be able to find them somewhere in this course. You'll get a link or a write-up somewhere down there where you'll be able to see the speech or whatever the person was reading in full. And while he was doing that, you were able to hear him say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, numéro 6, numéro 7, 8, 9, 10. So as we are learning about the countries, we are already learning about counting. We are learning numbers. How to count. You know? Yeah? You want to practice that? Can we? Good. Let's listen to this. Now, listen to it again and repeat from number 1 to 10. Réécoutez, répétez le classement de pays de 1 à 10. Listen again and repeat from number 1 to 10. Let's do that.
Leçon 3. Le monde en français. Activité 2.
It starts from here now.
Bonsoir à tous. Je vous présente le classement officiel des Jeux Olympiques de 2016. Numéro 1, les États-Unis. 2, la Grande-Bretagne. 3, la Chine.
You can pause the video or the audio so that you are able to repeat.
4, la Russie. 5, l'Allemagne. 6, le Japon. 7, la France. 8, la Corée du Sud. 9, l'Italie. 10, l'Australie. 11, les Pays-Bas. 12, la Hongrie. 13, le Brésil. 14, l'Espagne. 15, le Kenya.
Let's stop there. For the remaining ones, you can as well replay the first recording to do that. What is important to note right now is this. There are a few exceptions. As much as we say that there is really no rule as to why a name of a country could be masculine or feminine, there are some hints that you could use to tell. For example, if you look at this, observez, complétez la règle. Observe and complete the rule. Le Japon is masculine, of course. Le Brésil is masculine. Le Liban, l'Iran. Now, in this case, there is something here that is notable. Is it because the names are ending with a consonant N, L, N, N that makes them masculine? At least that gives you a hint to be able to guess when you really are stuck and you need to speak. You are speaking and you don't have a dictionary. You can't say, okay, wait, I want to talk about Brazil, but I still don't know whether it's feminine or masculine. You can guess that Brazil is most likely masculine because of that. But then there's some that end with the letter E, vowel E. L'Australie, la Russie, la Hongrie, la Chine. The ones that end with the letter E are most likely to be feminine, like these examples given here. And then the ones that end with the letter S, like these two, les États-Unis, les Pays-Bas, are in plural form. So those are just hints to help you figure out one or two things on that. Otherwise, it's just good to know every country. If you have time, please go through the whole list. This is only 20 countries. Now, as your homework, just go, you can even Google on the internet and just look for names of countries in the world in French, and you'll be able to see which ones are masculine and which ones are feminine. Let's move on to the next items. Now, already we have said that there are countries that are either masculine or feminine, and in the previous page we saw Brazil and Liban and were masculine, and then Chine and France feminine. États-Unis, les États-Unis, les Pays-Bas, these ones are plural. And then the ones that start with the vowel, like Iran and l'Espagne, because the name of the country starts with a vowel, you put L apostrophe. But then, as I said, those are just hints. They are not really rules that are fixed or cast on stone. For example, Mexique, lo Mexique ends with the E, letter E, but it is masculine. Cambodia ends with letter E, but it's masculine. So pay attention to that. That's why I said just make sure you have a list of all the countries and get to know whether they're masculine or feminine. It's important so that you're not caught off guard. And then there are some names of countries that do not take the definite article, whether masculine or feminine. They just don't. Like we have mentioned Cuba already. But we also have Singapore, Madagascar, Chypre, Malta, Haiti, etc. Again, as I've mentioned, go get your homework is to get the whole list of countries in the world and see the ones that have got articles and the ones that don't have articles. Great. You can take a break by pausing the video, and then when you come back, we continue with le nombre. Welcome back. Le nombre, numbers. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Onze, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and so on and so forth. We'll learn about the readings. But I want you to pay attention to something here as we are starting to learn about numbers. When you count from 0 to 16, you find just one number. One name, one word. Then from 17, it begins to combine two words into one. For example, 17. 17 is a combination of 10 and 7. This is 10, this one here, and set is 7, this one here. So after 16, you now say 17 is 17, and then that this will continue. The only thing that will change is the next one. So in 7, 8, 9. So 17, 18, 19. That's why it's been shaded here in blue. Then you go to 20. So when it comes to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. They are also just one word, like from 0 to 16. But from 21, again, is a combination. The same from 31 to 39, 41 to 49, 51 to, and so on and so forth. We'll be able to go through this in bits. Don't worry. I've explained too many things there, and you may feel like, hey, now French is becoming very complicated, very difficult. No, it's not. I've just over-explained it. Now, let's listen to something here.
Activité 4C.
21,
32,
37,
41,
44,
Okay, I've paused it there because I have a feeling that we shouldn't rush this. We don't need to rush it. I want you to take this as your homework assignment for you. I know I've said homework several times, but this is what you need. You learn and do a homework. Don't rely on this lesson alone. Visit the web. Look at what other people are saying. But the most important thing to take away here is the counting. Already from the time that this guy was reading the list of countries up there, he read from 0 to 20. So you have the numbers 0 to 20. 18, 19, 20. Now from 21 is 21, which is not written here, but you can see it's supposed to be in this green. 21. And it's only when it comes to 21, 31, 41, 51 that you have the word "e" in between. That is 20 and 1, 50 and 1, 40 and 1, 20 and 1, 60 and 1. That is the only time you have "and." In the other ones, after the 21 or 31, then you just have the two words joined together with a hyphen. For example, 22 is 22, where 20 is 20 and then do is the 2. So it's just like saying 24, 25, 26, 26, 25, 24, 27, 28, 29. Then you go to 30, 30. Then you say 31 because it's 31. Then from 32, you simply say 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, and so on and so forth. When it comes to 40, you'll say 41, you'll be 41, 42, 43, and so on. When it comes to 50, 50, then 51, 51, 52, and so on and so forth. When it gets to 60, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, up to 69. For this lesson, we will stop at 69, because from 70, you will see something different, slightly different, but very interesting when it starts from 70. So, in this lesson, you've been able to learn about the names of countries, and that some are masculine, others are feminine, others are in plural, others don't even take any of that article, and you've also learned how to count from 0 to 69. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If not, please give me a feedback. Communicate with me either in the comments, or you can send me an email, or you can send me a message, whichever way. But let me get the feedback. Until next lesson, enjoy.